guys, it's Mrs. LaCroix. I am reading a story called Growing Vegetable Soup, and it's written and illustrated by Lois Ellert. Growing Vegetable Soup. Dad says we are going to grow vegetable soup. We're ready to work, and our tools are ready too. They have their rake, a big shovel, and a hoe to work in the garden. We are planting the seeds. There's a little seed packet that they opened up, and a little seed is going down into the hole they made in the soil. And all the sprouts. They've got a little tiny broccoli plant, a tomato, a pepper, some cabbage, and they're using a little tiny hand shovel called a trowel to dig in the dirt now. And we're giving them water. They're using a watering can. There's the water coming out of the watering can. And they've got their tomato, potato, green bean, carrot, cabbage, peppers, zucchini, peas, onions, broccoli, and corn. And we're waiting for the warm sun to make them grow. Ooh, look, there's a little weed growing. They're gonna have to pull that out. That's not something they want. And grow. The plants are getting big. There's the zucchini and potato and the peas and the cabbage. The tomato plant's getting big. Looks like there's already a green tomato growing on it. And grow into plants. And as some plants grow in the garden, they need to grow up something, like peas like to grow up something. So they need a stake or a little fence or a cage, something to grow up. And there's a blossom growing off the squash. That blossom is going to turn into a squash. There's some peas. We watch over them and pull out the weeds. Until the vegetables are ready for us to pick. There's nice red tomatoes that are ready, and a pepper, some corn. Or dig up. The carrots grow down under the ground, so you have to dig up the carrots. You have to dig up potatoes. They also grow under the ground. They're using it's called a spading fork or a pitchfork to dig those vegetables out of the dirt. We carry them home and we wash them. And we cut them up and put them into a pot of water. There's their big soup pot that they're putting them in. There's the knife that they're using to cut them up. And we cook them into vegetable soup. At last, it's time to eat it all up. It was the best soup ever. And we can grow it again next year. The end of growing vegetable soup.